Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tutorials of Tone. My name is Alex. Thank you so much for joining me. What we're dealing with today is the song Your Love, Josie by the Outfield. This is a great classic rock 80s tune. I hope you get this song called in your next set of a cover gig or wedding band even. This is a great tune, a lot of really cool guitar tones, and if you're in a one guitar band outfit, we've got you covered with a pitch block to harmonize those leads. Let's check it out. First up, we have our input block. We are set to negative 47.5 dB on the threshold of our gate. That's just where I like to have it for my Steve Morse Music Man guitars. We're running into a Brit 800 amp on the distorted side. We've got our gain and our input boost set to two separate scene controllers. Pretty neutral settings across, very standard Marshall tones. Just an 8500 roll-off on the high end to get rid of some of that brittle chiminess. We're running that into a pair of 1960 cabs for Marshall stuff. We've got a 10K roll-off on the cab as well. We're running into a medium room reverb just for a little bit of extra squish and breath. We've got a digital mono delay set up on a delay throw for anything that requires a lead, or even our clean tone, which we will get to in a moment. We are setting that at a quarter note with our BPM of the song at 132. So, we heard it in the intro, but we have our overdrive tone, which drives all of the verses. Really solid, really powerful. Who doesn't love a Marshall? Next up, we have our clean chorus tone. And on the FM3, we don't have the option of having a second amp, but like many clean tones in the 80s, straight into the desk, multi-band compression. It's a really authentic way to get it anyways, so I use this on the Axe FX3 as well. We've got a Studio FF compressor to start the clean tone, pretty stock settings. Change the release time a little bit on the compressor. No auto makeup gain, 6.5 dB level. We send that into a multi-band compressor, which sort of acts as our amp and our EQ. We've got a 200 Hz and 800 Hz crossover. And we're really rolling off that low end, rolling off, setting to 0. We've got 2 dB on the mids and 6 dB on the high end. We've got 1 dB of level to compensate for the compression. We are sending that into an analog stereo chorus, pretty stock settings here, and negative 3 dB on the level of the chorus. And that sounds like this. A really fun clean tone, really authentic 80s style clean. When you're holding chords, you can always bring in that delay. A nice way to fatten up the sound. For our third scene, we've got both the clean and the overdrive together. We're set to the bridge pickup for this entire tune. It's a nice way, even if you're running in mono, to have that dual tracked sound that you hear on the record where they're layering multiple things. It's a really cool thing to have. If you have a second guitar player, you have the individual components, you can divvy them up. But if it's just you, it's a great way to keep that sound nice and fat, like the record. Also, if you're in a one guitar band, you can play that harmonized lead with this pitch block that we have in here. We are on a dual diatonic harmonizer. We're set to the key of D, -3 on the harmony, so we're down a third, always playing the top, as that is the most prominent voice the ear hears. We want that one without the artifacts. We have level 2 for our voice 2 set to 0%. Make sure to turn that off if you're not using it. We've got a little bit of a high cut on this and 37.5% on the mix. This is a really great way to incorporate that harmonized sound without the added cost of a second guitar player. We also have this set to the delay throw, so halfway through I'll bring that in. A nice way to bring in those guitar harmonies. As you can see, our input boost did engage for that harmonized lead, but our gain did not change. That will only change for our end lead, where we really kick it up a notch. Give it 8 instead of 6, and that sounds like this. You can always bring in the neck and bridge if you have that capability on your guitar. It was played with a neck pickup, but that doesn't always cut so well. So here we have just the neck pickup. Bring in the bridge. It's a nice thing to have, the option, if you have that on your guitar. If not, staying on the bridge or just the neck will be just fine. One last thing to consider, the output block. Our first two scenes, our overdrive and our clean chorus, are set to unity. Our clean and overdrive, when we combine both rows, we bring the dB down 4 to help compensate for 2 levels slamming into the output block. For our harmonized leads, we have 2 dB down, keeping everything at unity once we bring in that input boost. And for our lead channel, we have unity. With that gain boost and the input boost, we don't really need a filter block to push this lead up in the mix. It really sits on top nicely. Well, that about does it for this preset. You can grab this for free on Exchange. If you liked this video, check out more videos on the channel. We've got a Tutorials of Tone playlist, gear reviews, lessons, playthroughs, etc. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you all next time.